Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the LBLCS. I'm your host this evening, Buggle Barry Finn, joined by the bear part of my name, Bear.
Yeah, I'm here too.
Yeah, so you're going to have to deal with our two voices. So if you don't like our two voices, there's a couple of options. Option number 1, turn us up. Option number 2, get a second device, play us at the same time, so there's two of our voices. And option number 3 would be to go do something productive with your life, but we have a guess that might not happen. So if you're out of options, so sorry. But welcome to the LBLCS. We've got a big boy game tonight.
Big boy game. I actually believe this is the fight for first place in Econ B.
I am going to tell you that it could be the Nefarious way to enter first or a Soy Milk way to enter first, but I believe they'll be tied with another team as well. Not in win percentage, but just in total points.
Gotcha.
Total series won, so it will give them the leg up. I actually think the most important thing is that the team that wins this, and I might be speaking out of my butt, this is the group I'm in. I really should know the answer to this. I think the team that wins this secures a playoff spot. It doesn't mean that they're first or second or third or fourth or anything, but I think the team that wins this means that they cannot possibly not make playoffs.
All right, that's perfect. We've got some pretty exciting people to watch tonight too. Some veterans of the LBLCS, of course. Sammy Two Slap, none other.
Yeah. You know what? Can I talk on Sammy Two Slap for a second? So fucking glad this guy's in the game tonight, because that means he's not in chat. It means he's not trying to make me coriander drink every couple of minutes. By the way, if you're not playing at home, there's never been a better time to get a coriander and drink because soy milk is on the table. So have a couple sips for that. But yeah, I'm just really glad I can't get takes two'd tonight. I'm very excited for that.
I honestly, it looks like you've already been takes two.
Why'd I talk? I should have shut up.
Oh, it's 20 now.
No, oh my God, Sammy's in the chat. Sammy, I've never meant this more. Get out of the chat.
I'll do the bear fact while you take your 20.
All right, I'll take my 20. Can you actually? All right, you know what? Can you have a 20-second bear fact?
I'm sure I can come up with one.
Okay, I'm gonna move these logos because I think Soy Milk's actually red side to start game 1.
Okay.
And then we're gonna. All right, I'm gonna start 3, 2.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you guys a story from my youth when I was a youth. So I went on this camping trip, phenomenal camping trip, with a bunch of, it was like a dudes retreat at a church. So me, my brother, and my dad went. And like there was like this, it was by a dam, and there was this like river of sorts, and it was during the fall. And a bunch of leaves had fell, and I was crossing a bridge, like a little tiny, like narrow bridge that you could just walk across.
You've really set the scene. This is beautiful. Keep going.
And then I was like 4 or 3, and I went and I stepped off the bridge thinking it was ground, and I fell through into the water and almost drowned.
Wow. You know what's really crazy? This sounds like I'm lying to you just because you told your story.
Okay.
Same thing happened to me.
Okay. Dude,
I think I was the same age, and my dad pulled me out.
Oh, someone from the church pulled me out. Shout out. I think his name was Silas Spain.
Yo,
shout out that guy.
Silas Spain. Shout out, dog. I know Silas is a big listener to this. I was gonna say podcast. I forgot that we do stuff with League of Legends. Hey guys, ignore this terrible dragging. I don't know how to unclick it.
And also follow up. That's why I'm afraid of the ocean and water and deep pots of water.
Really? I'm picking Nami against you, bud. Sorry.
Yep. See you later.
Okay. All right. I made it into the. I did the draft scene change. More, right? What? When?
So you need to put a timer on it. Sammy just put it.
10 more, Buggle. What a meme.
I know. All right. I'll talk while he's doing that. I think. I really like this team. I like Soy Milk. I like Nefarious Omens. I think both have very good players.
Sorry, I'm dying to chat. 400 bits to make Buggle take 400 shots. Dude's gonna have the best night of his life. Thanks, bud. Holy shit. Also in chat, we have the most insane Zeri player of all time who's never ever going to get it again. I'm going to type it in chat so people don't get this. Vivasol not allowed to play Zeri. Thanks.
Perfect.
Sorry, go ahead, bud.
Did you get gapped on Zeri?
Listen, the man is a Greek god on Zeri. This guy's Zeus lightning bolting us from like 50 million yards away. The dude skateboards over fucking walls like he's Tony Hawk. I don't even know what's happening when he plays Zeri. I can't think anymore. I get flustered. My cheeks turn red. I pass out on the ground. This guy's Zeri's insane, dude.
Perfect. They are getting ready for draft, as we can see. Also, just want to highlight, I think he's doing his 10. Just want to highlight, Awufi's on this team, and there's not a more exciting jungler to watch in Group B than Awufi himself, the man, the myth, the beast. So I'm excited. He always puts on a show. He never, never gives you a second to breathe, basically. And that's what I'm excited for.
Goofy hates breathing. I'm actually really excited about Noggin too. I've heard some big rumors about Noggin's Noggin, and it's apparently pretty big, wrinkly too. So, it's a Noggin or nothing, baby.
My dog's going through my trash can.
I love this. I love the team coming to back up. So it's either that they really want him to have it, so they're gaslighting everybody, or they're doing what my team does, which is when a player plays well, they just put him right back down in their place. Nah, he's not that good at Zeri.
That's what that's a pretty popular high alert thing as well.
Yeah, I love it either way.
You played okay.
It was fine.
I guess
it was fine. You know, here's why I'm saying they're gonna be like in first place, but not really, because these guys that are in here, Big Dog 4, Welshie's plays top, I think, for these guys a couple of games. BV, they're all on Optimal Esports and absolute chads playing the game. I played against them. Really good dudes. Really fun to play with.
They're
undefeated.
Started up. They're undefeated?
They are undefeated. We've got VAO taken away, Maokai and Vi, as well as Trundle's a good ban right now.
Amumu taken away in response to that Trundle ban. Good takeaway, to be honest. And then Garen. B1, it's going to be... I'm predicting it right now. It's J4.
3Q, I don't know who you were on that team because I don't think your name lines up close enough to your league name, so I can't
Holy shit,
decipher.
They're listening.
Yeah, the J4
oh my gosh,
is locked in. Good call.
I told you.
I'm sorry, 3Q. I don't know which one were you. Oh, don't tell me you're the person I messaged tonight thinking that you're in this game. I'm so embarrassed about that. I think I messaged Stripes about it. Yeah. Oh, Galio Nocturne is absolutely wild combination. I love this pickup here.
Holy.
Super globals going into the back line deep.
Swain's a good reaction to that. Kind of both melee, kind of want to be in your face. Swain loves it when people's in his face. Ezreal to join.
Oh, you're the jungler. You're a chat ass jungler too, dude. I got you, Rainbow. Sorry.
Nautilus to join.
That's a great pickup here. It's so much setup for these guys to go in, and you could cause a lot of chaos when the lights are off. Makes people be pretty disengaged. I'm expecting a big Wombo ADC, so MF's still on the table. MF could be a huge pickup here. I think chat's even talking about that. I would also be interested if we could see an Ashe setup too. Someone who could do a lot of damage over a period of time and maybe give some vision for these guys to hit the back line. That Nocturnal can be supplemented through the Hawk shot, so a couple of different pickup angles.
Okay, taking away the Kennen, which is a good takeaway. This, I could see the MF being R4 here. It's kind of does well into, or Ezreal does well into M. I don't know how that goes actually. I think Ezreal does well into MF. Ashe being taken.
Yep. I like that pickup. I think it pairs really naturally with the Galio Nocturne. You have a lot of ability to play around the Hawk shots. I also really like this Taric. They're saying, hey, if you're going to dive us deep, we're ready to protect these guys. We have a little bit of counterplay with this.
Yeah, Swain Taric seems like a really good, like, I want people in my face constantly, trying to just, like, Once you get the Tarek, the Tarek ultimate ability onto the Swain's getting health. You can't deal damage to him. It's just
Also,
chaos at that point.
really handsome. So that's another,
True.
they've got like a really cute team on Nefarious Omens. Maybe you have to talk about that in a minute. All of those guys devilishly handsome. So let's see if they can round it out with a full handsome comp. They're going with the beard.
Holy.
They're going with the beard there.
I was almost hoping for the clean shaven comp.
Well, Rainbow, I'm 28 and I meant it as a compliment. So I don't know if we're firing on the same cylinders or if we're on different ends there, bud, but I love you, Rainbow. And I love you, and I want you to win every game unless you play against me again, in which case I want you to lose those games in a very embarrassing fashion, which I don't think will happen, but those are my desires, and they're out on the table now.
Kind of hoping for a high damage top laner right now. And that is a high damage top laner. That's pretty much as high damage as it gets.
Global play is wild.
It's the Avengers comp.
Yeah, this is everybody shows up through the gates. Let's go.
Exactly. Start the music.
All right, can Soy Milk get the Infinity Stones, or will Nefarious Omens be nefarious in the nefarious ways and destroy them?
That's great. I'm actually start the predictions. I'm super excited for these predictions. You know why? I went 3 for 3 last night.
Wild.
In bets.
Whoa.
Which is the first time
ever in history anyone's ever done that.
I've ever done that. I was on like a 20 loss streak, and then last night I just.
That's actually more impressive. I want you to know right now that being wrong 20 times in a row in a 50-50 shot is unprecedented.
I know.
It's so rare to be that bad. It's the gift. So I used to say I was cursed because I would get. By the way, I think on similar streaks, I'd get like 1 or 2 right in a row, and then 20, like so close to 20 wrong in a row.
Oh.
And I'd be like, I'm cursed. I cannot do this for the life of me. But I figured out something else. If you find somebody else who's cursed, one of you has to break it. You just got to go other teams.
Oh my gosh, it's funny you say that. Me and Praetorian is also on that same streak, and I think we both broke our streaks yesterday. I think we both bet on the same thing. So
really?
It was like 2 wrongs make a right.
Oh, that's
so therefore
big. You guys are smarter than me.
We already knew that.
Doesn't take a lot, but you guys did it. You proved it. Putting the bets up right now. Here's what I'm going to say for my bets, and take this with a big grain of salt because I normally get it wrong. Okay? I'm going to say game 1. By the way, I anticipate this to be a 3-game series. These guys are both top of the table.
I also do.
And I don't know who's going to take it, but game 1, I really like the energy coming from Soy Milk. I think that they have the team that I would rather be on in this instance. I love globals. I love the big team fights. It requires so much communication to do that on Soy Milk, and I think that if they can execute that, they have a really deadly comp.
I am just on the opposite side of the spectrum. I think this Swain, Tarek, Olaf is exactly what you want into this Avengers comp. I think if they can push a lead somewhere, maybe this Olaf Pantheon lane can go well, or even the Swain mid could go well. I think we're looking at like the Doomsday comp. Like they're gonna be at objectives first. They're gonna jump into them, and then Swain, Tarek, Olaf is just gonna bring the house down.
Yeah, listen, Nefarious Omens, not the only, but one of the reasons why I was a little bit hesitant to fire off right away with all of this stuff for Soy Milk was I think the Tarek pickup is so fucking big. I think it matters so much in this comp. If Tarek's on their A game, and I believe it's Sammy, right? It's Sammy T-Slap on that Tarek. If Sammy has had less coriander than me, and he's ready to play the game, this is a very different game, because if you can withstand the onslaught of the Avengers assembling, you will do fine. Because Tarek with Olaf's absolutely nuts. You'll be able to run through that back line, go crazy. And at the same time, if they can't burst down this Swain with their initial play, Swain's just kind of a field day.
Exactly. 100%. I mean, it's just going to be, it's literally like, it's the perfect match into these two comps, you know what I mean? Like the Olaf pickup really pushes the idea that Nefarious want to do.
Yeah.
I think that it was such a great pick. It's so insightful. that it might just that draft pick, if he can play it well, could be really insightful and like really pick up, like push the mark at what they want to do. I put 8.9K on Nefarious Omens. That's not all in for me, but it's pretty close.
That is pretty close. That's gonna be a guys. Let me switch this up so you can see. Sorry, I'm having some technical difficulties because I got here just in time to stream this game.
Yeah, you told me 30 seconds to get on, and I immediately joined.
I'll be out in 30 seconds.
Like,
Hang on, I'm just gonna start this stream and go with it. Just putting all these things up for us. I think that the casters are. Yeah, it's not less force with me. There, I gotta change that.
Yep.
Hang on, crew.
We'll get there. No producer to be found.
Yeah. Well, here's why I also like soy milk. They're produce, and I'm producing this, so it's like got two meanings there. So, yeah.
Are they produce?
No, because it's soy milk. But just go with it. Can we shut the hell up for 1 second, Bear? God damn it! Let me have one bit of wordplay without criticism. Fuck.
I'm sorry. I'll go sit in the corner for right now.
I love you too, bud. Oh, how am I getting 10 more? I'm gonna fire off, dude. All right, Sammy. Sammy, I'm so glad you're playing this game, so you can't do it all game.
Imagine
guys, if
they like
don't...
ace.
Yeah,
imagine if they ace someone and then it's just like in the chat, 10 seconds.
Every time Sammy dies, he puts it in. I'd lose my mind. If every time Sammy died, he came into chat and it's like 10 more seconds. It'd be a wild game.
Oh my gosh. That will be fantastic. I'm gonna say just one thing, that I think that a Woofy, I'm gonna go ahead and establish him as the hunk pre anything.
Wow.
I've put it in the chat. I think that he'll be. VSAL also gave you 10 more seconds. Go ahead and do the 20.
As I was typing "I love you too" to him, he does that to me, dude. Ice cold, dude. All right, let me. I actually have to refuel. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Holy smokes!
Because I've already peeled through one. I've got to go to 2. You might want to explain to any non-returning chatters what the heck's going on with these takes 2 to tango.
All right, so it's Take 2 to Tango. For anybody that's new, for anybody that's in, it's basically where you spend the schmeckles that you've earned hard by watching these fantastic players play this semi-okay game, and you get to use it, and you can give us from 1 to 10, and then which caster you want to drink, and we have to drink for that set amount of time without stopping. Buggle already has over a minute.
All right.
Which just means you get to hear me more.
Okay. All right. Here, I got 10 more. I got
10 more from.
10 more. Yeah. 10 more from
VV.
From VV. All
right. I love the breath that you take before doing it. It's so funny to me. It's just like quick and then silence. I love it.
The one thing I will say, way easier to figure out how much time has passed when I have the counting down on my screen. If you're ever gonna give me takes 2 to tango, do it when there's a counter on my screen, because it's so difficult when I'm like on my 18th takes 2 and it's the middle of the game and I have no idea how much time has passed. Like, my brain's not working. I can't look at the clock. It doesn't. Right here, it's nice and big for me. 11 is not an option, Rainbow.
We keep it between 1 and 10.
Yeah, if you guys start dropping 11 bombs on me, I'm out of here. Not sticking around.
Or you can just, drop 2.
You could just drop 2 for 10.
Or
you could be really nice, drop 2, do 1, 5, 1, 6, then that's 11.
You don't have a timer on it, which I think is crazy.
That's true.
I feel like you would know better.
You know what it is? So like a lot of casters have their niche, right? Their niche. And this apparently is just mine. Like, chat enjoys my suffering greater than other people's suffering. Popo was like, "Oh, I'll make waffles. Oh, cool. Eat yummy food, dude." Good. That was smart on his part, right? I don't even know what LeChance has. People just yelled at him to lick toes, which I guess is a little bit worse than mine. But mine's like, Hey, bud,
Yours is
don't
like
stop.
Is this like mental warfare? Yours is physical warfare.
That's true. That's true. I'm drinking ice cold coriander. What are you drinking, VV? By the way, that is not a real alcoholic beverage. It's just the generic beer name that this league has invented. I've been asked in DMs before if coriander.
I just pre-ordered.
I just pre-ordered. Hey, if you want to see the coriander ads, we're gonna do them between game 1 and game 2, so you're gonna really enjoy that.
Perfect. I actually just took my pills earlier today, about an hour ago.
Nice.
So I'm having my coriander pills. So, am I going to beat you into game here?
Almost always. Yeah, I also have these logos in the wrong spot. I'm gonna make them really big for you guys to entertain you for a second and move. Oh my god.
Now, yesterday there was also an error where you had to re-spectate.
Oh,
So
I love errors like that. That's so much fun.
That is possible, but it looks like I'm gonna be getting in. So
it looks like I'm also loading in. I also have the wrong background and the wrong chat people. It's not the Chance and a Spooky Man. That's a lie. Ignore that lie. What's your name? Barunksty? That's your name, right?
Barunksty?
Yeah. Spuggle, Barunkston, Barunk.
Perfect. This I'm gonna highlight the skin battle. We do have 10 skins.
Wild.
I am gonna opt into giving it to Nefarious strictly because of Heartsteel Ezreal and Pool Party Tarek.
Okay.
But Soy Milks is pretty good. It's solid. Astro Nautilus. I'm an Astro Nautilus fan.
I don't think I've ever seen this Ash skin. Is this a new Ash skin?
Modus?
Yeah.
Like fairly new.
I just loaded in, by the way. I'm at a 3, 4, 5.
Oh, perfect. I actually paused it when I got in and played it when you said that, and I think we're on like 10, 11.
Perfect. Yeah, we're identical.
Okay.
I'm gonna give the gross screenshot to everybody. Here you go. Here's the gross screen of everybody running to their spots. Oh.
Oh no, I have to look away.
Oh, there's some tomfoolery going on with the milk.
I don't even know how you do that.
Only I can, because I'm really cute. Mr. Riot said, wow, Buggle's cute, and then I get to. We are going to see a little bit of an invade going on here.
It does look like it's going to be spotted out. So we are cooling. 5 goals going around. I don't know who got the 5 gold. From each team. J4 got it on... J4 got it and Pantheon got it. So we're still tied.
All right, still tied. Neck and neck. Take a quick check at that. Pantheon is 505. 505. Big. That's big. Write that down.
Have you experienced Jack's fishing yet? The fishing passive?
No.
Where you stand in the river as Jax and he starts fishing, and then if you catch a fish, you get gold. Or if you catch the goldfish, you get 10.
What?
Yep.
It's breaking my brain. I play a lot of AP Jax in the bot lane, so I'm going to have to try that out.
Yeah, you just go stand in the river. Should just start fishing.
I love standing in the river, as my team knows, so that won't be a problem. A little start right here is Swain Gallia is going to be, I think, a pretty relatively safe lane for both of those guys. They're just going to be farming up, chilling out. We could see explosive top and bot lanes. I'm expecting J4 and Nocturne to be aggressively targeting those lanes.
I agree. I think we're kind of seeing them do the opposite right now. Nocturne's pathing into bot, J4's pathing into top. So
good damage right there from the Pantheon, but JT, man, able to trade back a little bit, looking. He likes this pick, but this Pantheon's got me worried. Chat was buzzing about it. He's taking the Ignite. There's no teleports on the top laners, right? Ghost and Ignite.
Yeah, the Pantheon ultimate kind of lets him get around the map. We might see some action early.
Another stun. Here comes Noggin up to the top lane, and Ignite is taking down. Can the protect a flash away? He needs to get fully out. The first blood going over to the Pantheon. Good roam right there from Noggin.
Woofy's gonna opt into taking jungle. He is gonna go look at that blue side. quickly. See if Nocturne. They might just end up vertical jungling here.
Yeah, I'm sure that he's equally suspicious. Some pings are coming out that Nocturne's probably on that blue right now. So they will be trading.
Yeah, it looks like Olaf's gonna go look in, get some vision, see what's going on, maybe hang out. Wave's pushing back into Olaf, kind of crashing under his tower now. Some pinks coming out. Looks like Devil wants to go and see what's up.
Yeah, I want to go see what's up, but it means he misses a lot of that wave that was crashing underneath his tower, so it's going to put JT Man even further behind. Lum trying to find something in the mid lane. Is able to get the taunt off onto Devil.
This is kind of what you want to see. It kind of looks like Tarek Ezreal has a little bit more push.
Oh, we can see an absolute hodgepodge in the mid lane here as all 4 members, and they're trying to get the stun. They can't get the flag and drag as they're going to walk out of this alive, but really good damage from J4 onto these guys. Gonna spook them.
Yeah, you kind of see that they realize that, you know, Jarvan's level 4, Sammy was looking up, maybe been missing ping. A really good roam from Nefarious, to be honest. That was very insightful. Gonna look for this Grubs play, maybe. I need to turn objective timers on, or I will be lost. Yep.
I think looking at these comps, I'm really scared if the all-global team gets all the Grubs or gets to that 5-point or that 6-point check mark. So I do want to prevent that any way I can. If I get the first 3 and feel super safe, then good. You can kind of limit that split. Look at that damage, though. Pantheon just...
Yeah, that's the power of the Pantheon. You know, you have levels 3. After, like, levels 1 through 5, really, Pantheon kind of, you know, has priority in that lane. Olaf doesn't really have anything to deal with, like, the, you know, the point-and-click stun that Pantheon's got. But once level 6 runs around, it might be a different story.
Yeah, already has a little bit of resistances, too. Got that early cloth armor to try to deal with the press that Olaf can put on you. Does have that ghost up there, so can run him down.
Yeah, they're going to take it back here in the bot lane. Ezreal does have enough for this Sheen buy. We are seeing a 3-man possibly happen.
Yeah, this is before he's level 6. Good flash out of there to stay alive.
Perfect. That's kind of what you see. You're kind of giving up these first 3 drags. Can't really do anything about it. Sammy is looking to walk down. Just kind of leave these bot laners to free farm.
Yeah, can they find
They're just going to try to 4-man them. Wave's not close. Can't dive him quite yet.
I actually like this call if they're going to back up and take the dragon at the same time, so at least you're playing. They're actually not even going for it, so if they can start this Drake and get it going, it could be really impactful here.
Yeah, we kind of see pinks coming out. Maybe waiting around, create a death bush situation. Dashy is going to kind of look through this mid, see if he can't fish for something.
It forces the flash out of Devil, just the presence and the fact that Lum was looking for it. Noggin back in the top lane, but they do spot it out with the hawk shot, so they know it's happening. They're going to call for go for the Grubs right now. They want to trade.
And this is fine. I'm a fan of the 1-for-1 trade. I don't really mind. I don't think you need to kind of coin flip the game this early at 5 or 6 minutes. But when the second set come around, you kind of want to see kind of what's up. We're kind of looking mid here, maybe.
Yeah, we have some ultimates online right now, right? Galio can use an ultimate to escape if he needed. Pantheon can choose to come in with his. Nocturne not quite yet, but they almost have the triple on. So only 2 grabbed right here as they make a 3-man roam up to the last Grub. So good prevention to at least grab 1 here. If they can grab 1 more later on, it'll also be huge. Big ignite onto it, a lot of damage ticking down. JT Man might die from it, and he does, as Eco picks up another kill of the game. And Noggin's back in the pit, trying to deal with Ubi. He doesn't even care about protection again. That's 3 for them. Good play from Soy Milk. Here comes Sammy 2-slap to protect the jungler, but now everybody's looking for something. Down in the bot lane, a flash forward. They are able to connect it. Dashy doing so much damage underneath the tower, but they're trying to pepper in the damage, and they do just enough. Tequila says sip on this back in the base.
Yeah, that's kind of what you want to see. You know, you get this early lead onto this Pantheon. Kind of super effective. The Olaf had a hard time kind of with the wave version on the other side. Tequila is going to pick up, you know, a pretty crucial kill. Some sums burned in the bot lane. Ezreal's got none. Exhaust flash still up for the Tarek. So maybe you're kind of looking here for this Nocturne level 6. He can power forward down. Maybe look for it later.
Yeah, they put themselves in a really good position. So the full 3 trade, right? Nocturne coming back in because of the pressure that Eco was able to do to JT, man. Take him out, kill him before he hits that level 6. He got the stun off, he got the Ignite up again because he used it so early in the first fight. He's able to put that pressure, finish off the kill. That let Noggin come back in and steal away the last grub from Uwufi. I think that's going to be really impactful, especially if they can get another 2 or hopefully 3 underneath their belt here.
Yeah, we're kind of seeing like this Pantheon presence is just going to be super annoying. He's a level up, got more items, has the has plated finish, so Olaf doesn't do a lot of damage right now just with those 2 double longsword. So it's kind of hard for him to walk up to lane, just to even farm really. Gonna have to like fish for the Qs.
Nocturne just hit level 6 off that blue buff. The full Avengers squad can assemble now.
Yeah, I'd imagine for like the second this second dragon, you kind of see the Avengers comp pop off. Eco might come down. You might see the ultimate from Lum if Noggin gets a good look.
Yeah, Eco again just being obnoxious. A little bit of a lull state, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all about it though. I like the chill, relaxing vibes it brings out. Like, you know, 9 minutes in, it's only 3-0. Good amount of trading going on with objectives, but
this is just kind of what you want to see. You're kind of in that, you know, the down state. They might give the next dragon. Kind of looking for a pick here. Need to be careful because surely we see that Nocturne's around.
yeah, Nocturne just waiting for it, and they are actually going to find the stun, but they don't know that Nocturne's right here. Good dredge line right there from Dashy. Can they find the rest of it? Tequila backs up to be safe. Noggin just does it to turn the lights off, trying to hold it until the last second. Is going to use it after the ultimate dissipates. And can they finish off the Ezreal? One more auto, and they do it. Noggin picks up 1. Sammy 2 Slap's going to have to flash and run for the hills, but he'll safely get out of there.
Yeah, you kind of saw as well this mid lane. Woofy went on to Lum. Maybe Devil kind of didn't burn anything too crazy. Lum had to flash. But that's a really good trade-off. You know, Ezreal misses this whole wave, and you can't really answer back. Hopefully, like, you can kind of look for the scrubs as they're coming up, maybe in 40 seconds. Hawkshot gonna go out and kind of spot out that Luffy's top side is completely gone.
Yeah, and Eco going back aggressive onto JT, man. Here comes Uwufi.
Axe doesn't hit, can't really get to it. Ignite gonna be burned.
Forcing him to stay back with that Ignite, just saying you can't come in while that's ticking down on you because I will win that trade. Put himself in a really good position just to collect that wave, keep it pushed in on him.
Yeah, gonna look to opt in to kind of push the wave, kind of get that prio for when grubs come up. If you're the side of Nefarious, you kind of just need to look for 1. 1 and done so they don't get the 6.
Yep. It would be very good if they're able to stop that because Dragon is coming up, and sure you could get 2 dragons, but this full global comp, like we're talking about, would really love the ability to split effectively. Uh-oh. They've got teammates waiting. The flash is up, and he doesn't use it in time.
Really
it's
good.
so much damage. Oh, here comes Galio, though. Can they hang on to this? He's in too late, but can he trade anything? He's running for the hills. Has to get underneath that tower. Noggin's nearby. But Lum gets dropped super low right when these grubs get up, too. JT-Man actually getting chunked out. They're able to find some damage onto Woofy. Sammy 2-Slap has to leave. Here comes the ultimate from Dashy. They should be able to pick it up. They already burned the flash down bottom.
Yeah, kind of 1 for 1. Swain was kind of late on the, you know, kind of pushing mid wave. He's missing wave. Could look for the here. Re-engage. Luffy's kind of looking for it. He is known for these low health, crazy plays. Oh, no hook out.
Yeah, Dashy's dredge line gets hit. Devil going all the way in, gonna drop that ultimate. Knockin, looking to go in there with the dodge, the Ash. Here comes Pantheon, though. The respawn is happening. He's trying to trade all the damage that he can. He's staying alive so long in that pit because there's so many things to suck on. The Devil going absolutely crazy in here. He picks up 1 in the 1v4. Can he pick up more? He's gonna pop that ulti and blow them up. That's 2 for 0. Devil's on the table, baby.
It's kind of what you wanted to see. It's what we talked about in draft. You know, the Swain wants people to look in. That was actually the most healing I've seen from a Swain ultimate at one time, especially so early. He does, I mean, he's got the haunted guys, he's got the blasting wand, but holy smokes, dude.
Absolutely batshit insane that he just did that.
Once he
used his noggin on that one. He used his noggin against noggin on that one.
Devil's kind of got this. He's got this really good back right now. Looks like he's gonna take it. Gonna get the Leandries, I think is what it is.
Yeah.
That he's building into. So I mean, that's a really big peak. Noggin's gonna fish for something here, maybe.
Damage 2 slap, unfortunately, might be the fish that's getting fished. Tequila able to do a nice sidestep right there, dodge the stun, the exhaust gets dropped. That's all that's gonna happen. Ezreal gonna have to get out of here. Really good play, good capitalizing on it. Should be a Drake too.
Yeah, just kind of not on the same page. Sammy was like, "Oh, we can maybe fight." Wystone was like, "I'd rather not, to be honest."
Yeah.
So just kind of a miscommunication there. Gonna be the drag. That's okay though. Oh my gosh, I thought the Swain stole it. I'm not gonna lie.
No, not quite. Noggin did secure. So it is gonna be an Inferno though, and I was just gonna mention that it better be if Soy Milk want to get some dragons and then try to press with it, because I actually do anticipate Devil becoming a real problem. That extra gold into his pocket and him being, I think, you correct me if you think I'm wrong, I think he's the biggest thorn in the side. Only because Olaf's so shut down in the top lane, Eagle's doing a great job shutting him down. I really think that Swain's the big problem, but here comes J4. Flag and Drag's not going to connect. There's the Cataclysm. Flash out from Tequila. Here comes Nocturne. Make it all go dark. Can they follow it up? Can the Avengers assemble, or is it just going to be Noggin coming in? Here comes the Galio as well. He's going to Flag and Drag out of there to stay alive. Devil has arrived. Got a two-man in there, though. Looking to find the rest of the damage. There goes the ultimate being dropped. Lum going to have to go away. Dredgeline connects on the wall, but it doesn't matter. Devil picks him up anyway.
Devil is going to be a fucking problem tonight, Buggle, on this Swain pick.
Dude's absolutely massive on this pick. I'm not sure he's going to get it next time. Either that or they're not going to fight around Grubs next time. Like, this guy is too crazy.
This is, I'm surprised there's not a Zodiac in this talking about this Swain pick. He would be, this is like his dream right now. This comp with Swain, already got the 3-0 start. He's proficient on it. Devil's obviously showing that he's proficient on it. Really good pick. I love this.
4-6 right now. Not really a commanding gold lead, but a gold lead that is there for the side of Soy Milk. Looking to pick up this Herald too. This could really break open the game if they can use it in the right place.
Yeah, I've been on the solo. Rift has no other option but to go mid.
Oh, Eco looking for an E-kill, and he grabs one.
Eco looking for an E-kill. Looks like it's gonna be traded. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, you're not mad at that.
No.
Eco can move to the Rift, so they're just like, oh, okay, we'll just have to give it.
Yeah, they did put Ashe down bottom, so Ashe catching back up in CS, almost level with this Ezreal now. Should be getting some gold if they can take that turret as well, but they do have this on the J4 now. Not near the mid lane, but they could break something open soon.
No, I just want to highlight quickly that, you know, some people build Divine Thunder, or what is it, Sundered Sky on J4. Wolfie, he builds Profane Hydra.
I appreciate that. That's what J4 is like. I'm gonna kill that Ashe. Everybody else is effed anyway. They're gonna 3 people are gonna drop on their face. I'm gonna go kill Ashe.
Yep, and with this Galio pick, it's gonna be hard to protect this Ashe, because, you know, it's the magic shield. J4 kind of does a ton of AD damage. It's gonna be scary.
Eagle drops a full rotation, half health stat Olaf. Here in the mid lane, here comes J4 riding in it. They're looking for something. Tequila taking a good amount of damage, but the mid tower is gone.
Yeah, hopefully you get the second charge here. It looks like Noggin's not around.
Yeah, actually a lot of damage coming out on a dash. He has to flash away. The Cataclysm going to get dropped, and now he's CC'd under tower. They are going to finish him off for the ultimate from Sammy 2-slap. There goes the ultimate from Noggin. Gonna wait a second. Pantheon perfectly timed their ult. Can they go in on these guys? And they are. A lot of damage on the Sammy. He's going to have to flash away. They're looking for Devil. He's the one that does the damage. He's the one that stays alive so long. Galio entering the fight. He's going to knock him up. He doesn't care how much health he has. He's here for the team.
Yeah, really good looks. You get the shutdown onto the Ashe. You cut a good kill onto this Pantheon. Mid lane tower is dropped, so that's really good if you're on the side of Nefarious. I would say that's a pretty even even trade mid lane tower and a kill for 2 kills. I'm kind of with it. I think this is a really back and forth game. I mean, you're only seeing like 1.3k gold deficit.
Yeah.
There's still towers to be picked up. Top tower's still there. This dragon's gonna be coming up. It could be a big game changer.
So I think we need to see Nefarious start winning fights soon. I don't think it needs to happen the next team fight, but I think by 24 minutes, if they're not winning team fights, or at least not trading perfectly even, we could see it become a really big problem. They need to either get a pick and do it quickly, or really bait them in. Like, burn a couple of ultimates, hold on to Sammy's for a second longer, right? These guys are so good at staggering their ultimates that Sammy's ult is becoming less impactful, right?
Yeah, so, and another thing quickly to note, Pantheon doesn't have ult. Olaf can just sit up top lane and keep Pantheon there at a 4v4. Yep. I'm actually liking the 4v4 a little bit better on Nefarious right now.
Yeah.
Since this Pantheon has so much of the resources, Olaf's going to walk down to this drag fight. I think this is the time to take the fight if you're Nefarious.
Yeah, you want to just find a pick, though. Ultimate coming up soon for Eco, but the dredge line, Tequila's ultimate, you have ways to start this fight very quickly and then all pile on. So if you can find a target and burst them down, then everyone shows up. The objective is yours, but you might just be surrendering it here.
Yeah, it's a good call. They're going to trade top tower with it. Equal should just pick that up. You can maybe fish for something. Lum going to maybe fish it for a Q.
Oh.
I saw 214 there. I'm already in love with the series. I hope it goes to 3 games. This is already super exciting to watch.
Yeah, it's very intense. I think that dragon really levels this game out a lot here. Like, the small gold lead doesn't mean as much now just because they are able to grab that Infernal. A lot of items are coming in right now. Blade of the Ruin King finished. They're going to pick up another turret down in the bot lane. They're second of the game, so they're going to tie up turrets 2-2. And just take a look at that gold spread.
I know. It's just, this is super close. I mean, this Baron fight, if they choose to fight around this 20, maybe this 20, like what you're saying, 22, 24 minute mark, and they win, whoever's going to win that fight might just push themselves over the edge and kind of look to put them into a winning position into this game.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Olaf able to trade another one back, so evening up that gold again. JT, man, on a mission.
I love how, just to note, Luffy, I talked about his smite being at 214.
Pantheon going very aggressive. Here comes an ultimate in response. Flag and Dragon. They're going to put him in the box. Can they finish him off, though? So much damage coming down onto him. The shutdown gold
really good.
Goes to Olaf.
You know, that kind of pushes the mark. You kind of clear vision, maybe take a reset, get a Devil back up there. You can probably do the Baron with this Pantheon down. That's a lot of the gold on the side of Soy Milk, so.
Yeah, and good hawk shot. Just spotting him out coming mid lane. No, you have to back up. Nice dredge line to avoid the flag and drag. Sammy can't find the stun. I like the seagull.
This is
relaxing.
Yeah. The seagull is just. Oh, did you call them seagulls?
Yeah, they're little seagulls.
That's. That's what you need. Pool party Swain, and it's just seagulls.
It's just
that
seagulls.
Actually is a great idea.
You're welcome.
Holy $1 million. Sell it to Riot.
Riot, I'll take 10% on that. Thank you.
Actually, genius. Someone clip that. Send it to Freak.
Freak owes me a lot of money. I've had a lot of ideas over the years, so I want to say that.
I think that Gragas barrel should just be coriander branded. What do you think?
Yeah, we could get that rolling. And let's force 2 complete ones, and I'm on number 3. It's game 1, by the way. So let's not, like, it's only Thursday. You can actually hear my voice going.
I think you sound beautiful, Bubble.
Thanks, bud.
No problem.
Let's see if these guys can make a big play here. I think it's really been a back and forth match like you were talking about, but one of these fights is gonna prove one team has the upper hand here. And Devil has been a menace to society.
I'm like, I'm just like patiently waiting for this moment to happen, like this big 5v5 fight where like everything's used, and I just want to, like, when the dust clears, just who comes out alive, right? It's gonna be super close, you know, just to kind of like this, like, I mean, 900 gold is the deficit right now. Everybody has, you know, it's kind of equal. There's Ashe on 2 items already. This Ezreal's at 2 items. You know, you kind of like to see. I think that's Malignant's just finished on this Swain.
Cool.
That could be the game changer.
It's in time for this third and really important dragon coming up in a minute, so will matter a lot here. When they group, their strength actually is less in the side of Soy Milk. Like, when there's 4 like this around, like, yeah, they still have their wombo combo of their ultimates, but it's not as impactful when you could get those splits going on. So if they're able to push up vision a little bit and start to get this 1-3-1 going, they could be really deadly.
Yeah, I kind of want to just see Noggin go, and kind of have the Lum follow up, kind of like Dashi and Tequila maybe run at somebody, just Noggin follows up, Lum follows up, kind of look for that pick, kind of fish for it. I mean, I think that could be what gets in the Strag, secures it.
And J5x6, thank you for the follow. Uh-oh. J4 getting followed a little bit.
This is this moment. Luke's gonna, or Ecole. So Luke spelled backwards in case you don't know.
Yeah, I got there.
Yeah.
But this is like evil mode of Luke. This is like Luke,
Yeah.
but evil, right?
This is like, what's the opposite of Luke Skywalker? I have no idea. Oh, it has some damage.
Water swimmer? I don't know. I don't know what the opposite of Skywalker
That is not what I was looking for, but that is hilarious.
All right, I'm glad I got there.
A straight 5v5. I mean, holy smokes, everybody's here.
Yeah, they gotta be careful. That devil, such a menace, dude. So big, but they do want to go in. And Noggin can drop it, get in there, and everybody can follow. They're waiting till it gets a little bit lower. They have vision because of that hawk shot. Here comes the ultimate. They're looking to go in. They go into the back right there. Here comes Galio as well. But Ashe is already out of the fight. Everybody getting blown up. There goes Pantheon. He's the one that secures it. But 2 are already down for the side of Soy Milk. They're going to make it 3 in a second. Can they finish off? Yes, they can. Ukel's out. There goes the 4th. It's a 4 for 0, but they grab the Drake.
And I'm assuming it's just a sprint to Baron right now. 4 people down, should just be free. I don't know if Nautilus has it in the kit to steal this Baron, but this was really good. I mean, you take that if you're, forget the dragon, winning the 4v or going 4 for 0, really good. Gonna be able to push out these side lanes, be a problem. A lot of cooldowns used. This is the time. A lot of gold being picked up. Olaf kind of sitting on 1,700. J4 sitting on 2,100. A lot of gold to be spent. Over like 1,500 over for everybody.
Yeah, really massive. And this is what we talked about. Like, they have the counter. It's so hard to actually dive into Sammy 2-Slap and Devil with the champions that they've picked. Devil wants all of you right next to him. He loves the melee that you have to be. Your ultimates get you super close. Sammy can block the burst damage that they do when they all come in at once in that Avenger style, just flashing and sliding in with their ultimates coming over through the sky. Like, this is what they want. And when they don't have the side lane pressure, it's even more effective because they have to come in from 10 feet away.
Oh, man. There's been so many times where I think Swain ult's gonna, or Swain W is gonna steal it. This is kind of what you want to see. You can just kind of put people in these side lanes. I think Pantheon will have a lot harder time dealing with. I was seeing if the cannon would.
I thought it was going to too. I was going to interrupt you with it.
I think this Olaf or this Pantheon will have a hard time dealing with Olaf now that he has Sundered Sky, or yeah, Sundered Sky, right?
Yep.
And you know, I don't think Galio has the.
Here comes it all. They're going to go in on him right now. It's a 2 against 1, but Eagle has to back up. Does he have any damage to follow? He can. It's at least going to be a 1-for-1. But can they even finish him off? Here comes.
No way.
My goodness. Noggin barely surviving. Minions taking him down.
Ezreal. Oh, man.
Close.
Holy sh. I saw it from mid. I was so excited. I thought it was time.
Tequila. This is what it feels like to play against Lethality J4. Goodbye, Ashe.
That's what he builds it for, man. I mean, holy smokes, the hunk one-shotting Ashe, looking for this mid turret, maybe this mid inhibitor. 2 people down. I don't think you can do much. Swain's taking the spot lane.
And a lot of damage going on to them on right now. A good ultimate from Dashy. Keep them at bay, but I still think this inhib is easier for them to take. This Baron doing so much work for these guys, giving them the confidence just to dive under towers, look for the one-shots. Sammy even being aggressive on this turret. They're going to get 2 inhibitors here. Are they going to look for more?
I think if you're Soy Milk right now, you're enjoying that these, you know, kind of more gold's coming in. These super minions are going to come in. Get them onto this carry, maybe this Ashe. Pick up some kills, and then kind of look to... They need to look for picks a little bit more on these sides, like you were saying. You know, you kind of want them there. It's kind of hard with these Baron minions, but it's kind of just what you have to do. Maybe look at this Olaf quickly.
Yeah, when you don't have that Baron and you're a team that likes the split, it does become difficult to hold on to these lanes. They're going to get some more resources, though. The minions going to give them that extra bit of XP, extra bit of gold.
Kind of see, yeah. I mean,
Eagle looking for that move speed on it. Does find a little bit of it, but they're going in on Noggin as well. The ultimate from Galio. They're all in. A nice ultimate from Ashe, too. They're going to turn their attention to Olaf. There goes the ultimate trying to finish him off, but he has so much healing. You can't do it. Yes, you can. He takes one. J4 is going to train it right back away. Lum now stuck in a very bad place. Gets a nice taunt off. Able to trade some damage onto the squishy J4, but can't finish him. 2 for 1 going the way of Nefarious.
yeah, and that's just, you know, you have to answer the super minions in base. They don't have a lot of wave clear on left. I mean, Ashe can do some damage to
nice
the
dredge
super
line
minions.
right there. Can they find the rest of the damage onto him? There's an ultimate going down. They're looking for Tequila as well. Tequila or not Tequila? That is the question. Does back up safely.
That was beautiful, Bubba.
Thank you.
That was a beautiful poem or story or whatever you just said. Yeah, very hard. This third Infernal Dragon is going to be coming up. Just going to go to the side of Nefarious probably. I don't think they can do much about taking it away. I don't think it's in their best. They kind of just have to turtle right now. Get these gold and, like, look for this pick. I mean, the Wombo combo is still there for sure.
Yeah, and this is going to be third Drake for these guys. Should be expected. 2 inhibs are down. Can't really come out of your shell to go contest it. But no soul yet, so no absolute deletion upon these team fights. And just hold on to these coming in.
Yeah, you're going to kind of watch, like, the slow burn of super minions. Just a straight farming for a little while until maybe looking towards the top side, get all 3 inhibs down, kind of get those dual super minions. And then when Baron comes up in here in a little bit, gonna be hard.
Yeah, they've got 50 seconds to get their bearings, right? You've got time right now to figure out how you want to ward to get there safely, or if you're even going to contest, you're just going to push things. You do have the ability to get in there quick with a lot of people if you find the pick. Problem is, Olaf can be able to split really aggressively here if that does happen. Going to leave you very exposed.
Yeah, we are gonna see maybe this press onto this this third inhibitor. It'll be really hard if they get this.
Yeah,
Gonna look
Noggin dropping that ultimate. They're actually looking for it right here. Everybody going forward. He's going to find the dredge line and some damage onto him. There goes Galio going super. Only one of them got hit by the Turtle, and it is Tarek. Noggin having to flash away. Ignite still taking down on him. Dashy getting hit up and knocked by this J4 on the bottom of your screen. So much damage happening to them. Nobody has gone down in this fight yet, though, as Rest still looking for something. Ezreal poking damage, peppering it in. Here comes the all-in. We're going to find the damage on the Devil, but he goes golden. Gonna stay alive for a little bit longer as the Flag and Drag finds the backline. Cataclysm is going to find 2. They're going to look for more as well at the same time. Can they finish him off? Yes, they can. Eco's going to grab 1, but I don't think he's going to get any more because they're going to chase him down. And Oofy going crazy on him with the Quadra.
Holy smokes. The hunk that I predicted. A Whoopie, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Gonna be going in, looking for that Penta. Oh, just missed it.
No longer the hunk. He lost hunk status. No Penta. No Penta, no hunk. Game 1, though, going the way of Nefarious. Big win.
It's huge. You see that damage chart? Equal is gonna top that. uh, kind of played well. Played well in the Pantheon. Played well on an early. Got that early lead. Kind of what you wanted to see. And then it just kind of all spiraled when that Swain's like sitting there, actually couldn't die. 6 things to get health from. That that Grubs fight was insane.
If there's ever a
Just the
fight to look at and be like, huh, is this a person who knows how this champion works really well and can turn the tides of a game on a dime? It's that fight. It's that person, Devil, playing Swain in the Grubs pit when the Grubs are up. It was so smart. It was really like a class. I mean, this is economy, and I love seeing something brand fucking new. I've never seen that innovation come out in a game. I mean, I really liked it.
Yeah, I think that was really like just well played from both sides. The Olaf and the Swain did end up being the problem. They kind of had that all-in comp, and Tarek, Swain, Olaf kind of want you to do that. It kind of just played out that way. I think that I want to see Equal on another damage carry. He played fantastic. And then I want I forget the mid laner's name. Lum. I want Lum on a little more damage, and I think I think those two players especially are super good pushing the mark. And then Noggin coming in and kind of helping them out. I think that's where they thrive. I think that's what they enjoy. I would love to see something like that.
I actually swell my own armpits marshmallow a lot. Actually, I did that today before I started casting it. Probably a lot of smelly armpits in this game too, because both these teams pretty sweaty, doing a lot of work in this one. Back and forth game one. Gonna be looking at game two. Looks like we're gonna have a change in side selection. So that'll be interesting. I think that opens up a lot of different angles for how this draft is gonna go. I love the Rise bot being added as well. Are you changing what you're doing if you're on the side of Nefarious, or do you think that draft was so responsive to the giant globals that it's not relevant?
I don't. I think that's where I'm at as well. It's kind of, it was like just a more of a response. It was a really good response, but I think that's where you're at if you're on the Nefarious. I think you kind of have to go in to a whole new draft plan. They do have red side though, so they can respond a little bit better. Maybe give this why can't I think of the top player? JT man, give him the counter pick on 5 maybe. And kind of look to see what to do. I think counter pick top is super impactful, especially if Soy Milk like opts into a tank and you can kind of get that the anti tank and kind of bully them out of lane. But
Wait, hang on. I'm gonna. Be holding it. Soy Milk. It should really be her eye. Curious. Can't see what I'm doing, but it is smart.
oh,
Trust
I
me.
mean, I have the stream up.
Yeah, it's smart.
So
I'm smart. Trust me.
Yep.
All right. I figured it out. Pay the gamblers. How about please? Pay the gamblers. Also, Buggle, does your computer still run when you open up Firefox and try to do this at the same time as streaming a game to everybody? No, but is that okay? Yes. So if things go really slow all of a sudden, it's the Hunk's fault. I missed game one. Who won? Nefarious Gaming Omens won game one. Please pay the gamblers.
She actually said, "Pay please the gamblers."
Pay please. Pay please the gamblers.
Pay please the gamblers.
Nefarious Gaming won game one. This is a back and forth one though. It's not one-sided
At all. Not even close. I'm not gonna go too crazy, but
You're not?
I'm not gonna get excited too excited.
Okay.
But I did just go 4 for 4. Got that one right. So
You know what's interesting?
I'm riding the high right now. What's up?
I did warn everybody. I said I normally don't get these right. and I said I'm going with soy milk. So in theory, I was also right. I was saying I'm usually wrong. Don't go with me.
True.
Oh, there's some
I
changes
would.
going on. No, they're just getting in position.
Hit us with the spec leak again. Make sure we got it. I'm pretty sure I missed a bear fact from that boy Truth, who said hi mom, hi Truth. I don't know if you're still watching, and then Popova as well with the bear fact. I'm gonna try to get it in before this fantastic draft starts. One of you is getting an actual bear fact, and then one will get a bear fact about me, because that's how I want to do it. Random bear facts. This is for Popova. Bear cubs are born blind, and they usually stay in their den and do not leave up to 3 months. Funny enough, that's like me too. I don't ever leave the house.
And all of my
And
children have
that's
been born blind. Is that what you're gonna say next? Like, what was gonna come there?
Yeah.
Oh my god. And he's in the game. What the hell? Let Sammy do it. What the heck? Alright, I'll do 10.
Didn't even say how long.
I'm just assuming.
The draft is gonna start up here. I'm going to. I don't know what to say about myself. Let's think. My favorite co-streamer right now is Buggleberry Finn. Does that count?
Yeah, it's gotta count. I count it.
Yep, counted.
And I don't have to count us off to get into this draft because we are in right now in Viego. It'll be taken off the table. They do not want to deal with that in the jungle.
If you're on side of soy milk, do you take away the J4? Do you think?
No, I don't think so. You could choose to ban it. You could choose to take it if you really wanted to. The reason it was so successful is also because of the way that they wanted to play it. The Hunk played it really well. They are going to take it away. They're not going to let him have it. But, a giant front line that all leaves. Galio leaves. Pantheon can't protect you. Nocturne can't protect you. They all leaves you super susceptible to be one shot, and then J4 rejoins the fight. So, good itemization from him in that game. But this time, going to be piloted by Noggin.
Gonna retake the Ezreal again. I love the J4 B1 pick. It's kind of like that fourth ban that you get from being on blue side. Ezreal gonna be picked up. I wouldn't be terribly mad at just running the same lane again, going Taric. Kind of into this J4 already. So we'll see. Gragas. Furwoofy. Probably.
Likely in the jungle. Bin played a good amount up top as well, but now it's going to be the Zac cover. Zac's locked in.
Now that could be a flex. Either of those could have been a flex.
Yep.
For top or jungle. I play both right now. I think Zac is exuberantly annoying. I hate that champion. I would permaban it, but I have to ban Poppy, so it's unlucky.
Yeah, speaking of which, that is on the table here. The Jinx hovered, though. They do like those J champions. That's 2 for 2 so far in the J champion team.
2 J's.
Can we
get a Jax?
Speaking of which, J 5x6 followed her there. So did Day CV and Rainbow Lube. All things that make me very excited. Thank you guys.
You also have another 10.
What's that? Oh my god. Alistar picked up though. I'll do my 10 for the cow.
The cow is here. Cow really big pickup. Taric gonna be locked in. Maybe a good hover again. Kind of the same bot lane. Zac gonna be still TBD. It could be jungle, could be top. I don't know if I have a hard time. JT man, I'm so I will get your name one time. If that's going to be for him. Kind of going to be taken away. Kind of that team fight comp. I'm kind of leaning towards soy milk right now in the draft. I really like the Jinx Alistar, especially into the Zac. Kind of can protect it a little bit better. Taric has a hard time getting onto people. I have 10 seconds to go. So
yes, finally some reprieve for me. It does take 2. Go ahead, Bear. I also like the side of soy milk right now, but I will say Devil is a maniac. Based off that last game, looks like they might be giving him the Vigar in this game. Vygar, pretty successful champion in economy, one of the highest win rate champions in economy right now. But the Silas, I love that so much. Hey, by the way, shout out to Silas Spain who pulled you out of that river one time. Also, Silas
Shout
being
out.
picked up in this game. Gonna be big. Some fun alts to steal for sure.
Love it. You kind of get top pick here. I don't know exactly what Gnar.
Ooh, the Narvin coming out. The
Narvin.
Narvin combo. Set up the Cataclysm, drop the ult with the Gnar on it, stuns most people in the fight, massive amount of damage, have people pretty locked up, and can really Ooh, I like a Shen response too, though. Tom Kench, Teemo now being hovered.
Kench.
Well, if they Teemo drop on JT, man, I'm losing my mind.
No way, though.
Stick with what you know. Might be what they do. They're picking the man in the snow. Olaf.
Yeah, just stick with the Olaf. He played well. He does once again have kind of a hard time laning level 1 through 5 into Gnar, especially because it's that range matchup.
Yeah.
And then Mega Gnar comes in, can jump on top of you, kind of burst you a little bit. But once you get to level 6, all has changed. Everything's different. It's a good pick into the J4. It's a good pick into the Alistar. I'm not mad. I like both comps. This is just down to execution.
It is down to execution, and I think come mid-late game, Devil on this Vygar gonna have so much agency for the team to stop the gank or stop the flank that Soy Milk is gonna try to set up. The Flag and Drag's gonna have trouble getting in. Alistar is gonna have trouble getting in. Same with Silas and Gnar. You don't have a bunch of range because you picked that melee mid laner, and Gnar has some range, but in those team fights, you really want him on that mega so he can create dissonance, he can create that CC, crowd control the other team, and set you guys up. So it is all about execution, and I think Devil has the "you're not allowed to execute right now" button.
True. I agree. I think this I'm super excited. I think this will be kind of who can play the fight slower, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like if
it does.
That's what I think. At least I think that both sides can kind of play these fights super slow, kind of wait for the other one to make the mistake or use the key ability. Kind of like if Zach jumps in, if Alistar can disrupt it, keeping this Jinx alive. They'll have a harder time. Hopefully, I don't know how you're gonna stop Olaf from running at you. You kind of can't really. Hopefully, Jinx gets excited, can kind of kite him out. I think that's just kind of what you're looking at here. Who can play these fights slower? Kind of be more patient. Ezreal gets the poke, so they can do a little bit more on that side.
Yeah.
Silas gets these key ultimates like Taric, like Olaf, like Zac. Veigar, if he gets really ahead, Veigar ultimate will do a lot of damage.
Soy Milk is blue side this game, and Nefarious is on the red. So I'm going to start up that prediction so you guys can bet your schmeckles away. Ride it home. And yeah, feel free to roast its ass, as you guys say. Talking about that Vygar gameplay. As we know, Vader used Choke. Phenomenal Vygar. Is he as good as Lachance at Vygar? We'll find out come later series in life. But
true.
Be a hot topic.
You should just like, just like on the side, you should rig it and put you guys Drox versus Scud first round playoffs. If you make playoffs.
It might happen. We might not. We have lost to Optimal Esports. These are the other two basically fighting for group dominance. So the winner of this game should secure, and I'm not 100% on this, so don't quote me. Don't be like, Buggle said it on stream, so fuck you. Don't do that. I think the winner of this game does secure a playoff position.
Someone just dropped 32,000 on Nefarious straight away. No thoughts.
No thoughts. Putting it down. Hey, I'm out, by the way. I know we play the game It Takes Two, but I also just have it the whole time. Like it's just like it's what I'm doing. I'm doing that while I'm casting. So I'm out. I gotta get another. Can you hold on the fort here, bud?
Of course. Go
to town.
All right. This is what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna go walk through my betting here, because it's what I enjoy. I love gambling. I'm an addict. I need help. So I'm gonna predict I'm kind of going off of what I just feel. Buckle with the 10 from Less Force, which is hilarious. He'll enjoy to see that when he gets back. I'm gonna go soy milk here solely because of the game 3 situation that I want so dearly. And I think that Tequila is very proficient on this Jinx, can get excited, take care of these fights. Alistar can hopefully protect him from the Zac and from this maybe not get caught by the Vagar cage. So that is what I'm going to go. I'm going to go for the easiest execution, which I think that soy milk has. So I'm going soy milk this game. And I'm going to go. I have no idea. We'll do. I'm dropping 14 bans on soy milk. Both of these, all champions going where you think they're gonna could be going or where they're supposed to. Bogle gets back. I hope he hasn't come back and seen his 10 yet. That will be the bet. Got Tatsu. It's there. The bet's there. Nefarious did win game 1. It is 1-0 Nefarious at the moment. Game 2 is just starting up. We are just now preparing loadouts. 30 seconds left.
How intensive a play-by-play were you getting?
I don't know. Not that hard. I'm excited to tell you that you have 10.
What the hell? All right, I'm going to do
Less.
my 10. And you know what? Just because I respect that so much that I got 10, here is Coriander commercial.
A six-pack of beer is just a six-pack of beer. But a six-pack of coriander? Now that's something to celebrate. Carefully crafted with one main ingredient, one signature flavor, coriander transcends hops and malted barley. And with our new easy-to-open bottles, you'll be able to slug down a sixer faster than you could ever want to. So grab a friend and raise a glass to craftsmanship, because a coriander shouldn't be enjoyed alone. It's the only beverage of true refreshment. Coriander beer. It takes two to tango.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today. A groundbreaking day in LBLCS legal history.
People would die without schmeckles. People can't live their lives. They can't get food. They can't get corianders. How would you expect to live without a schmeckle?
Schmecklegate. You saw it because you were there. The people were there. Mighty Fool sent money to a place it didn't need to go.
What people don't realize is just exactly how involved Dingus was in all of this.
The Mighty Fool played his hand, and I was one who benefited.
You thought you could get away with this?
I'm tired of pretending he's innocent.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Just 23 seconds before we jump into this one. Schmecklegate was a real thing that happened at the LBLCS. To this day, even I do not know who did it. But I was the judge at Schmecklegate itself. That's not the button I meant to hit. Sorry, fam.
Oh, I just
That's the one.
I have this like
Uh-huh.
I don't know why. I have this problem where I pin people's messages by accident. I've done it like every stream in a row that I just pin big dogs by accident.
Okay.
I'm so bad at it. I'm just like randomly pinning. I'm just pinning shit everywhere.
It's really funny. Listen, I'm not so much a boomer, but I am like 28, and I do sometimes accidentally hit the add photos button, and I'm not trying to. I just fat finger the hell out of it. Like, I'm just trying to hit type, and I hit like plus add photos, and then all of a sudden I'm in my gallery, and I'm like, no, I don't want to be here. This is such a bad place for me to be. I don't want to be. I don't want to be sending pictures into the LBLCS. What is happening right now? It is so embarrassing, and only I know about it. Now you all know about it, but only I know about it when it happens, and it stresses me out so much in that moment.
There's like times where I'll be I'll be in the community and I'll be or like pet pictures and I want to post something and then it'll be like I'll accidentally click the most random screenshot like ever.
Yes.
Like
yes.
it's something that if people saw they'd be like, "What?
Are you
Why did
okay? Do we have to call
screenshot
somebody,
that?"
bud?
Exactly. We do have a caster compliment from Vader Use Joke. You
Okay.
redeemed it.
Okay.
Do you want it or do you want me to do it?
So, Vader used choke. Recently posted in. Not sure if it was like home and garden related or what one it was. But super awesome accomplishment of like what Vader does in real life, like non-League life, is really cool and awesome. Super proud of Vader Use Choke and everything that they've accomplished, keeping the world a safer and better place. Thank you, Vader Use.
Thank you, Vader Use Choke. I'm clapping for you if you can't hear it. Back to more important thing. I'm just kidding. 5 point going out from both sides.
Minions have spawned.
So we know he's not a cop. It's so funny to be Drox's deputies because we're making fun of the fact that Drox is a cop, and used to play on our team.
Drox is a cop?
Well, yeah, not anymore. Not when he's not on our team. He's straight up the enemy.
He's an op.
He's just an op.
Drop
No
the
C.
C.
Yeah, drop the C. A lot of damage. Dropping some onto Devil right now is. This is like, I'm angry for that last game when you were on Swain. I'm gonna start harassing you early.
See, this is the thing. This is what I talked about a little bit. Putting him on Silas is gonna be super impactful. He is. I feel like he is a really good on these super damage carries. Jarvan gonna look for something going on here.
Oh, you're
Maybe
way
a
ahead
level
of me,
2?
bud.
Oh, what
2 minutes.
What time are you at?
201, 202.
Wait, yeah, I am at the same time as you.
What?
Yeah, J4 was at the river in the bush.
Oh, okay.
He's on Raptors now.
You know what it is? It's all these corianders getting to my head, bud. I'm sorry. I'm not looking at the mini map. I'm not that aware.
It's okay. It's okay. That's why I'm here.
Thank God. Level 2 at the same time down here in the bot lane.
I am. Did you hear my prediction, by the way? Did you say your prediction?
No. And I also didn't put any schmeckles down. I was mostly resupplying myself as Lucal.
Oh my gosh.
Doing a lot of damage to JT, man. But good grab of that right there. Gonna drop the Ghost as well. And actually pick up first blood this time. And here comes bot lane. They're gonna look for more as well. Can they stay safe? Nice knock right there. A flash away. Dashy trying to stay alive. Good job from the bot lane. Burning both their flashes, though.
Yeah, it was just Eco kind of hung around a little too long after his abilities were burned. Olaf decided that it was a little too long, so he decided to, do that. Noggin is looking slow, gonna be put down.
Yeah, gonna do some more stuff. JT Man, I think, knows that death is imminent, and he's trying to he didn't want anyone to get the assist. Unfortunately, Luke picks it up there in the top lane, and Noggin gets the assist, so couldn't quite do what he wanted.
Yeah, this is actually really good for Equal. This wave is in a really good spot just to, as I pan over there myself. It's in a really good spot, kind of slow pushing towards the other people.
A lot of damage onto that mid lane right there, but not able to finish him off. Devil still holding onto that flash. Yes, Vader used choke. I would just look up, squint my eyes, and say, yeah. Yeah, no shit,
Duh.
dude. I've been yelling about it too.
Duh.
Do I need to?
It's fucking pie day. Of course I'm
Fucking
drinking.
pie day, dude. I'm having 3.14159 of these bad boys. Jungler's back to jungling.
Jungle's jungling.
Bot laner's
Bot lane's
bot
botting.
laning. Perfect. We're on the same queue here.
Yep. Top laner's topping.
Better be a good drink. Have a good night, sir. Thanks, Cop.
Luffy's gonna get spotted out on this top ward in the brush.
Yep. Luke
Things
trying
are
to shove
stuffing
that
things.
wave, though. Trying to shove that wave under tower.
Yeah, trying to get to it. It's unfortunate. It is pushing back into him, so he's fine. So that should reset. Bot lane still.
Dak
in
went
kind
up
of
in the top lane, did not find the CC, but here comes the Q. He is going to find it right there, and JT Man doing that damage onto him. Big drops, does have a rethrow for the Q and gets it. Luke dropping super low, needs to go mega to get some health back.
This is a really good angle. They kind of have this vision. Hopefully just steal one away and just kind of run away. Perfect. Take the Void Grub and just leave. I love it. Is going to be spotted out. Maybe look towards the spot lane. Oh.
Yeah, Lump going to that aggressive Silas. Doesn't even take the tower shot. Good dancing side of the cage as well. Who knew was a cage dancer?
I would expect the spot lane to shove in while this other two and Jarvan's just going to start the dragon. Can I get this one grub? Get the both dragon. That is what's going to be started. I would say this is a pretty good start to the early game from Soy Milk Lifestyle. Kind of what exact, kind of get this early dragon. It is the Infernal Dragon. So a little bit more damage onto these autos, onto this Jinx, especially early. Kind of maybe can find something, get excited. Kind of like this double kill going on. Oh, gonna be spotted.
Finds a little bit onto Sammy. Not gonna find the traps, but over the wall they all go. Do find the flag and drag. Sammy already burned his flash, trying to run away. Massive double stun, but a good W from Jinx slows him even more, and Tequila picks him up. Sip on that.
I don't know if you know this, but Jinx is a super popular pick within the Got Milk organization between Buttermilk and Soy Milk Lifestyle. They both, Tequila and I forget the ADC's name, both have super, like, really big games on Jinx. I mean, they just both go crazy.
Yeah.
Tequila showing, that's a really good start for them. They usually have really good success when they get these kills early onto this Jinx, and Tequila will just end up snowballing. And it'll be hard to stop. I mean, that's what's going to happen. If Jinx can get crazy, they will have a hard time doing anything.
Yeah, big ultimate getting dropped right there by Luke, trying to trade damage, but doesn't have the sustained amount of damage. He's in a giant minion wave right now, but he can't slow this ulting, ghosting Olaf down, chases him down, and JT Man picks up his second massive fight down here in the bot lane as well. Spot side Rivers, Noggin drops super low, has to try to get out, flag and drags over the wall, but he leaves him all alone. He's 1v4, he can't do it. Devil picks up the kill. Dak loses his passive.
That's okay. I mean, Zach losing passes, whatever. Lum goes down. Doesn't have TP to catch this wave mid. Hopefully, Devil can maybe get it in time. Press a lead, get a good back in. It's just kind of what you want to see. A good kill onto them. JT Man's winning in this solo matchup. Super Mega Death Rocket is available now. So maybe these long distance types to help out Ecole into these fights maybe are possible now.
Can't quite stop the back right there. We did more roaming. And now we've got, as chat has called him, Stinky Poopy Head going in. Gonna do a little bit of damage right there. Finds the CC. Good knock-up right there from the Alistar, though, just to keep them at bay, keep them at distance, stay alive.
This, that's really good. You kind of waste, I mean, Zach wasted a little bit of Zach's time. Didn't really get much out of it. Did get the Jinx Flash, which is good. He can come back around. A famous quote that I've heard recently is, "It doesn't matter if someone burns the flash if you don't come back." So hopefully we see a Woofy back into the bot lane, kind of looking for this Jinx within the next 5 minutes.
I want to talk about a long quote I just read. Sammy been chopping trees and chasing squirrels his whole life. Any use of brain cells is a dub. He was born 500 gold down. I love that so much as a long, like, copy pasta we could just put in for Sammy. I love born 500 gold down. That's hilarious. He also makes me tango so often that any bit of riffing on him would feel great for me.
Yeah, I actually will be telling everybody now that they're born 500 gold down. That is going to be my new insult. Thank you for that.
Couldn't quite outdance him that time. Vygar picking up a stack. We get a stack check.
Stack check.
Stack check.
If it lets me click on him, stack check. 72.
2 stacks and Dak looking for something on the. Can't find it though. Can't find that Silas. Noggin's still in the area. Star up for the grab still. There's one. He gets the flag and drag over the wall, but then he uses the blast code right away back into his stun, and they're going to try to protect him, but they can't. Luke's going to drop the ultimate, has to run away. A lot of damage going on to him. The Ezreal, it's not going to find anybody, but can Gnar walk it out? Has to burn the flash in the end. So does pick up a really important grub, but at what cost?
Did he get the grub?
He did. He snagged the grub. Yeah, he got it with the swipe.
I missed that completely. Well, that's good. I mean, 4-2, that's really good. Yeah, worth. I mean, he did get out, and then did accidentally go back in, which is fine. Dashy decided to stay in bot lane. Sammy roamed up, which was essentially counteracted with the fact that they got, they got the flash onto the Gnar, and they got the, they got the grub. So, worth.
They got the grub. Lost his life, but what are you gonna do?
It's a good death.
Yeah.
It's one of those good deaths people talk about. I meant to ask you, what are the actual chances of full movement speed Kog'Maw coming into play?
When I'm playing against Sammy, it's a real thought on my mind. I figured if I could really utilize that passive in as fast as possible, run him down as long as he's on a character without blinks or dashes. Real possibility. I probably will be playing something so avant-garde against Sammy 2-step that he won't know what to do with him. That's my end.
I love it. Have you, not to spoil this, but have you gotten AP Jax?
I've had it banned against me. I haven't gotten it yet. Massive engage right there from Dashy, trying to find it, but a good ultimate from Sammy protects the rest of his team. Now it's down. True Shot Barrage gonna connect onto 3 of them. They're doing a lot of damage on his Sammy. He's the first one to go down. They're looking for Zac next, but look at him CC this whole team. Keep them all locked up back here. Silence on the back line picks up one. They're gonna pick up Zac in the fight as well. They're looking for another nice flag and drag. He's gonna find the Ezreal. It's a triple kill for this Jarvan, a pivotal pick in this matchup.
I want to quickly highlight Lum stealing the Terracle, putting it down onto 2 of his teammates. Absolutely won them that fight. The counteract, Tarek ulted, he ulted. His ult's going to be lasting longer because when they used it, I mean, it's exactly what you see. This Olaf is going to, get this first tower, but you're going to secure the second Drake. Kind of puts the pressure on to Nefarious to kind of do something about this third Drake. Doesn't want to give them on soul point. Jinx got excited there a little bit. A lot of gold onto this J4. Going to opt into the Black Cleaver first. This could be really big. That could be a really big swing. Gold is looking about 300 down, which is fine. Only 300 gold.
Yeah, the double dragons is what is pushing that momentum right now, right? It's so important to have that pressure. It's like, hey, we have the advantage. We can get to that spot first. We can force them to come in. I think it's really hard for the side of Soy Milk to go in if Nefarious is set up. But if you never let them get set up, if you constantly have that agency, you don't have to worry about it. They have to come into you.
Yeah, I kind of want to see this Alistar looks maybe towards mid. Kind of get this Rift Herald. Kind of get this precedent for Rift Herald in 30 seconds. He is going to just walk back into the bottom. Dax is going to be down here. Not going to be spotted out. Maybe if he walks into this control ward. I don't think they see him.
Uh-oh. Tequila sitting for the taking. They're going to find so much CC so fast. Going to drop the exhaust. And the ultimates, they pick up the kill.
Yeah, that's really good. He misses this whole wave. Maybe he can just relook. can definitely
Cataclysm dropping the mid lane, looking for Devil right now, and the ultimate going to be taken away. Can Devil get over this wall to safety? No flash available. Does get some CC right there. Actually might be able to turn it, as here comes Olaf rushing in. He's looking for him. A little bit of healing right there. It's not going to be enough. Luke gets here a little too late to help out, and 6-6 goes the score. Nefarious, they're really turning this on its head right there. That's some big plays.
Yeah, this, oh.
You stop taking a lot of turret aggro, though.
Super Mega Death Rocket is available, by the way. Would love to get the big snipe.
Could be lucky. Thirsting for a murder. Doesn't know for sure where they at. Not gonna drop it. Gonna hang on to it till it matters. Does have Kraken finished.
Yeah, this is what kind of what we mentioned at the start. If this Olaf got ahead, it's gonna be really hard to keep him off of Jinx. Because of this, like the CC protection that they have for this Jinx. Olaf kind of just disrupts that completely. Wants to run in, can just highlight very quickly take down.
Forces the flash out of him, though. Good pressure from these guys, making a solid rotation up. If Jinx can get excited before Olaf is in the fight, that's when you're going to see this Tequila pop off. So I think it's really important that they find early picks with that Alistar immediate CC. Gnar in a lot of trouble right now, actually jumping into their own death, trying to find a little hop skip out of there, has to burn the flash to stay alive.
Yeah, if you're Soy Milk Lifestyle with this bot lane, Sammy's up there, you have to look to do something with this Ezreal. Kind of look to cross-map play a little bit more. If you're not going to commit the Alistar to the roam, which is fine, you can kind of get that. You also get precedent on this dragon side, so maybe look to dive. Noggin's going to come look around, we'll see what can happen.
He's trying to find a play. Silas alone in this mid lane. So many coming in, but a nice little dodge right there. Is he going to choose to go back in to heal up a little bit? Massive ultimate's being dropped as well, and Devil's going to pick that one up. Down in the bot lane, though, they're looking for it. Flag and drag doesn't connect. Cataclysm does, though. Dashi just taking it all with that big Alistar ultimate. Mid lane is going to fall as well.
Yeah, good trade. I mean, a lot of gold onto this Jinx. She's sitting around, after this wave, going to be around 1,300. Kind of backing for maybe a BF sword, looking to go for that IE, do a lot of damage. I'm kind of scared of what this Veigar can do if he lands the ultimate onto Jinx. I don't know. It'll be a lot of damage. He's sack check is 149 right now, so he's sitting at a pretty 321 AP.
Yep. Yeah, he's getting big. He's getting up there, and Jinx obviously just has to itemize for all of that damage to cut through this Zac, cut through this Taric, cut through this Olaf. Is going to be helped out. Has some beefy boys on the team. That Jarvan going to be lowering those armors with that Black Cleaver finish. Has some Warden's Mail so he can deal with the Olaf, but he's going to be super squishy to that Veigar as well. Only has Merc Treads in response. So this is a super even game right now. Dragons up on the side of Soy Milk, but all together more gold on the side of Nefarious.
Yeah, I'm kind of loving how this is going. This is also super close, kind of just that 2k deficit. Dragon, something's gonna be happening around this dragon. Hopefully. Another friend. Rift Tail gonna be dropped bottom side. Doesn't look like
follow.
Doesn't look like it's gonna get. Hopefully, doesn't get much value.
Noggin's trying to stop it, but while that's happening, these guys are picking up their first Drake of the game and gonna go 2-1 in Drake's now, looking for an engage as well. Gonna find it onto Alistar. A little bit of CC right there, looking for some more. Can't find it with the Taric though, and they do finish it off. Flash over the wall is not gonna be enough, although that's not really a summoner down. He's got that.
Yeah, he was really just unlocking it.
Yeah, he was unlocking the Hex Flash.
Which I don't know if you play with Hex Flash a lot. I love Hex Flash. I'm kind of sad that it's not like top lane meta.
I like it a lot too.
It's very fun to just short jump into people. Or if you're kind of looking for this, like fishing for this dive onto Tequila under tier 2, Noggin's gonna come stand around.
People still gotta play safe. Money in their pockets, doing really well in the CS department over this Silas right now. In fact, across the board, most are pretty evenly. A 10 bit of a disparity up in the top lane, about 20 down in the bot lane. But where you see the big difference is this mid lane difference. I got a Silas. Just a tough lane for Silas to keep farming.
Also, just a thought that just occurred to me now, because I'm not that insightful when it comes to thinking about these things, but if J4 baby cages or Olaf can't really get out unless he has flash. So that is also a key way to take away from this, like, protecting this Jinx.
Yep.
Like, it may kill him, but
well, you can
as long as
cataclysm into the onslaught of Olaf and then flag and drag out, so you can just lock him up for a period of time in these fights too. If you're able, put him in his little cell and get out of there.
Yeah, there's two baby cages available. Baby cage on Vigar, baby cage on Jarvan.
Yeah. Dak. Looking to clear some wards out here with Sammy.
We're both seeing, I think around this precedent of if red side's winning around 24, because it's kind of like the same as last game. If red side wins a fight around 24 minutes, it's going to be, Alistar ult is going to be used with that poke. So that is not going to be available for this next fight, probably. Really good cooldown to be thrown.
That's a big ultimate to use by just being able to super tank and make sure you get multiple rounds off on them. And because it's down, they're going to turn their attention straight to this Baron. Silas is not here. Teleport is available. There's a ward nearby. They could look to use it. They might be looking for something. Luke trying to find a way in, just maybe trying to throw a Q or something. Just trying to keep vision on it. Make sure they know. There are a couple of Qs. They're looking to go in right now. They're going to find a little bit of damage on him. There's a flash forward. A massive juke drop barrage. Going to connect onto 3. That's one for the Ezreal. They're looking for the second. That's another for the Vigar. As they find 2 really quickly. Great turn. Good use of the Zac Taric combo.
Yeah, this combo is insane. I mean, he's done it both times with the Jarvan and with the Zac. And, you know, Woofy loves going in so much. I mean, he's like one of those players that doesn't really care about his life. He just wants to go.
Yeah.
Which I respect. I love it. It's my favorite part. That's my favorite thing about him.
Yeah, found a way into that fight. Good flash as well to make sure he connected with the double CC. They're able to pick up a couple of kills, pick up the Baron, and really grab momentum in this game. Up about 5k now.
Yeah, it's just kind of what you love to see. Also, just to highlight, Silas hopefully will be finishing a second component here, looking to get that second item. That's when he gets scary. As Vigar finishes the second item, you know, Olaf is on to the Sundered Sky, almost halfway to what I assume is, I think that's going to be Sterix. Just kind of be able to frontline, run at people.
Yeah, Frozen Heart finish for Noggin. See some more items come in for everybody in this game right there. Sammy can't find the stun. A little bit of a dance with J4 there. JT Man lurking in the jungle. These guys have the Baron right now, so are super strong, even though Dragon's spawning in 23.
Yeah, it's just kind of, I mean, getting this vision is super crucial because it's going to be hard. It's hard to walk into, you know, Nefarious. You kind of want, it's kind of like what I said, who can play the fight more patiently? And it looks like Nefarious is looking to push the mark here mid.
Bit of a death bush setup right now. They have the vision. They're looking for these 2. They're going in. They can't find it on Tequila right away. Trying to run to safety. The cage gets dropped. They find some damage on Dashy, but no one gets taken down. Noggin's nearby. Dashy is too. They're going to look for it right now. They're going to find some damage onto them. Force the Cataclysm as well. True Shot Barrage going down. Look at them absolutely explode these guys. 2 of them out of the fight already. They're looking for Silas. He gets chased away. But while this is all happening, Gnar up in the top lane.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication. Tequila was looking to back, pick up this Infinity Edge, and the other teammates thought they had a look. Slight could have went different.
Massive damage. Honest Silas, Devil is so scary right now on this Vigar.
Yeah, he's around almost 500 AP, 226 stacks. That's really big gold to pick up for this Gnar. Kind of help this front line out. Hopefully in these fights, if he can get to Mega Gnar, or if he can show up as Mega Gnar. I think this is at the point where it's going to be a little hard for them to get through this Olaf mostly. Yeah, you're looking for this the Silas burst as well. He's going to go into Shadow Flame once he gets 2 items. That could be a really big spike for him.
Yep.
Jinx finishing IE. I mean, that's really crucial. If she can get excited, that's what you want. I mean, that's what they're looking for.
You can really see these team fights pop off in a crazy way if Tequila does get excited. It's tricky right now because the setup from Nefarious has been so strong. Just because they had that mid-game advantage, they had a couple of good plays around that Zaktar combo engage, around Devil doing a really big burst damage that they could not deal with. And the fact that Noggin wasn't really itemized yet to deal with it, he was getting absolutely shredded in those fights from Noggin. Now he's picked up another Negatron cloak, so he is pretty tanky. But still, I mean, we just talked about how big this Vigar is getting. These guys like to scale. They just get stronger as the game goes.
Yeah, this is where you look to stall. You know, it's 2-2 on drags, which is fine. You can kind of just look to farm for this next dragon. Hopefully this Baron, around this Baron fight, you can kind of look. 2 minutes on Baron, 3 minutes onto this next drag. Those are the timers that you're okay with giving. And hoping that you can farm up to where this Jinx maybe has Last Whisper to be able to go through, you know, Woofy and this Olaf.
2-shot barrage drop in the mid lane again. And on that dashy, here could be an engage from Zac. Super far distance, doesn't decide to take it. Flag and drag over the wall for Noggin to safety. As Luke gets chunked out. The Devil really hits hard right now. There goes Zac going all the way in. They're trying to find more. Is he going to go forward? He is. Massive ultimate onto 2 of them. But Sammy 2-slap the Protector, keeping his buddies alive, and they're going to turn the fight on its head right now. The cage is going to connect onto the Alistar as well. That's the second one gone in this fight, and Nefarious are looking to close this one out. They at least want to be able to take an inhib here. Noggin CC still getting taken down, getting pulled back into it. Does he have the flag and drag? Has to burn the flash to get away from the cage. Silas returning back, but they should be able to hang on here. All is not lost yet for Soy Milk. There is still a way back into this, but they need to really come together.
Yeah, it was really hard to get through that Zac in that moment. Kind of the Tarek sitting on top of him, giving him health, giving him shields, giving him that ultimate.
Flag and drag from Noggin going maybe a little bit too far in as they find some damage onto Tequila as well. It's a double CC from Zac. Can Alistar Protector? Yes, he can. Comes in just in time, trying to get them onto the back line right there. They're trying to pepper in some damage. Noggin on a wild goose chase, gonna have to run away. Looking for their second inhib. They haven't finished it off yet. Drops super low, and Luke in the cage, staying alive. On the backside, Noggin getting hit out. He's not going to use that blast cone. They could use it to chase, and he's going to use the other one as well. The wild goose chase for the Noggin.
Doing a really good job at kind of stalling these people out. Hopefully he can get a back off. Ezreal kind of hunting. Actually going to give up. He gets out.
Wild.
Really good job stalling this. You kind of can clean up base a little bit and kind of position yourself so you can maybe take a look at this dragon. Or, I mean, pardon me, this Baron.
Yeah.
It's just kind of what you want to do. Jinx has the Last Whisper now. Really big spike. The shred on the cleaver on Gnar and J4. If they can hit a lot of people and shred that armor, Jinx can take over.
I'm thinking that this next fight might be in. If JT Man gets caught out at all, or Zac gets caught out at all, this could really change the game, right? You're in control until you're not. If you make the mistake, the other team can capitalize. So make sure you're staying compact as this team Nefarious. Make sure you're not overstepping, not going too far. Don't let that hubris hit you. Back over the wall, looking for something, finding the damage. Noggin getting poked down, gets CC pulled back in, but there goes Alistar saying, ain't no way you're gonna mess with my boy. I'm gonna drop that all. He doesn't get the flash over the wall though, and he's gonna have to pay the ultimate price, which is death back to the pad for Alistar.
Pinging out the Baron, just gonna go look to do it. Alistar a really key piece in all of this, and all of these engages, and all of these, you know, kind of countering. counter engage.
Yep.
So they can just do it. You can look to maybe crossplay, get this dragon while they're doing it, and of course, Super Mega Death Rocket is gonna go out.
Oh, it was close in the end there, but is Vigar picking up the Baron? And this is looking like it could be a 2-0 here for Nefarious Gaming.
Dragon is gonna get picked up. Bounties available.
Yep.
8K down, a hard deficit to come back from, but I've seen worse. Oh, does the front end of Q not do damage?
Does
That's
not
actually insane.
do damage, the front end of Q. At least they have these towers to hang on to with the Baron pushing in. Nefarious looking to try to end this. There's the engage with the Woofy, but a nice knockback from Dashy right there. They're underneath the tower. They've got the ultimate from him, but they're on to Devil in the backline. Cataclysm goes. It's 2 for 0 right now. Noggin has to turn and try to help the team, but he gets CC'd. He's back up into the air, and he can't go in. The ultimate from Devil finishes him off. Tequila and Lum trying to hang on, but it won't matter in the end. It's a 2-0 for Nefarious Gaming.
Yeah, really good series. First game was really close. Second game had opportunity in this mid game, kind of got pushed far ahead. A Woofy got kind of online. Devil got online with lots of damage. Ezreal was doing a lot. Olaf, of course, had an excellent early game. Struggled in the first game. Really picked up in the early game. Second game, kind of just spiraled out of control in the mid game, and they just take the 2-0.
Yeah, it was pretty wild, the whole series. Just looking at the damage spread in game 2 as well this time. So much. I'm removed from the party. You know what that means.
See you later.
Vigar doing the most in this one at 25,000 damage, 20,000 the next closest. So big pickup. Hopefully Vader is proud watching that one. But two really big teams in Economy B having a good showing tonight. Game 1, like you said, crazy close. Game 2, they looked a little more fluid on the side of Nefarious Gaming, able to close it out. But the early game from Soy Milk in both games has been strong.
Yeah, the Soy Milk Lifestyle team really play well as a team. It was a little rough, especially this Olaf pick got super high value in both of these games.
Yeah.
It was kind of just a problem to deal with. Can run through this backline. They play this style of comp where if they have like a clean 5v5 where they have a tank, they're against tank top laners, they do really, really well. This Olaf was a fantastic pick into both. Soy Milk, really want to highlight the first game, early game, super, super impactful. The Pantheon was a great pickup.
Yeah.
You kind of got this jungle online, you got the mid online. This mid game, it was rough with the Olaf.
Well, I got a treat for you. Sammy is in community. I'm going to pull Sammy into this chat right now. Sammy 2Slap, how you feeling about that series win?
Well, after last week's loss, we're feeling really well about this one. Because we know the tougher half of the bracket was on this side for us. And we know starting on week 4, we played the Optimal. Then we just played Soy Milk, who was a top 4 team.
Yep.
Now, next week we play your team.
True. Let's talk about that for a second. You want to smack talk me live on air right now, or you want to wait until we get into the game? What do you want to do?
I'll do it after we beat you.
Okay, after you beat me. Okay, I'll take it. You had a really great showing on Taric both games tonight. Was that something you guys intended to play, or was it very reactive in that Game 1 draft because they had picked this Wombo Avenger style, everybody shows up comp, and Taric did a really good job negating that? Is that something you guys thought you were going to play, or was that like a coach recommendation based on the way these guys play, or was it in the moment?
It was based off of their comp, basically.
Yeah.
They took the Nihilus. We weren't planning on picking the Nihilus today. I know my Nihilus has a small reputation here in the LBLCS.
True, slightly notorious.
And slightly nefarious.
Nice.
But we saw the comp and we're like, Derek is the pick here if they don't ban it. And they didn't ban it in the second phase. They targeted JT in topside, so
Yeah, JT had a crazy showing on that Olaf, but I actually want to talk about another player first. I want to talk about Devil's play in the pit on Swain game 1. That's the play I want to talk about. That's the play Bear wants to talk about. Is that a play that you guys had rehearsed or discussed, or a play that Devil was like, hey guys, trust me, this works? Or walk me through that in comms a little bit.
We were finishing up the Void Crubs on that play from getting Nocturne off of them.
Yeah.
And then we decided to back out because the Nocturnal. Devil didn't communicate with us that he was going into the pit. And then after the dark lights came back on, we saw he was still alive in pit. So we rushed back in there.
I know, he's just in there with 4 other players in all of the grubs, which worked perfectly because he had so much healing because of it, but it was absolutely wild. Definitely a clippable moment. And you guys had a really wonderful game. Was there any point, I think they had your number early game, was that something that you guys were expecting to have to deal with, or did you guys just have really solid mental and were able to push through and not worry that they got some good early leads?
Well, we noticed they got some early leads, but I was just reminding them, I'm like, let's just slow it down a little bit because they want to come into us,
right?
And we counter that completely,
right?
So I was like, let's just slow it down, take it from a 10 to an 8, and then we can start pushing our leads once we start getting the leads, which we started to get the leads shortly after they got their lead.
Yeah, both games kind of that late mid game area where you guys started to really come online and dominate the flow of the game, really get the momentum for yourselves. Well, thanks for joining us, Sammy. Good luck next week, although I hope that you have a horrendous game 1 and a horrendous game 2, and that I kill you a lot. Yeah, what's up?
Are you banning my Tarek?
I don't think so. Nope.
You got other plans?
I got other plans for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. Hey, Sammy.
We still need to schedule that game.
Damn, we do need to schedule. You want to schedule it right now, live on stream?
Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you for coming in to chat. Always a pleasure to talk to you. And you let Devil know he's absolute mad lad for that Swain play.
Yes, sir.
Have a good night, Sammy.
You too.
Well, Bear, that about wraps it all up. Another wonderful night of LBLCS action.
I love it.
Anything you want to say to all of our wonderful fans out there?
We're going for this is 4 days in a row strong. Don't expect a 5th. Because we are all bad and tired and need to recover from this beautiful 4 streak of chance carrying us through Monday with Tuesday, Wednesday. Buggle bringing in Thursday. Hopefully we get to see more amazing games. This is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the fantastic games that are played.
Listen, VV, if we get one tomorrow, I put it out there. I put it into the universe if there's someone available for tomorrow that it should be. So, really funny, I messaged VV's captain and was like, hey, dude, don't forget to invite me to the game tonight. Thinking that he was playing against Sammy's team, but it was Soy Milk. And he's like, I'm not playing till tomorrow. And I was like, what do you mean? I didn't understand. I was still at work. I wasn't computing. And I was like, oh shit, wrong dude. So I'm putting it into the universe that if we're able to, we're gonna try to get them on stream. And if not, they can really roast me because they already beat me in the game. So all rights too. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Bear will have more Bear facts next time. I'll have more Corianders, and we will see you